The fuck? Oh, well, that's great. I just blew that right off the bat. Huh. Something's wrong with my camera. That's weird. Probably doesn't matter. Doubt anybody's here. Even though it says 2 people. Looks really blurry. Maybe it's my eyes. Oh, yes, it is my eyes. Doesn't look so blurry. Oh, blew my monetization right off the bat, so this might be an interesting live stream. Oh, great. People here but not going to talk. That should be fun. Camera does look weird, though. Looks dark. Darker than normal. Not going to talk, just going to watch when we juggle. Do the wave. What's up with my lighting? Is this going to be like Vine? You just watch? Something's vibrating on my desk. Probably help if I didn't have a shitload of rocks up there. I don't know which one it is, though. Now it says 4 people here, so 4 people to watch and not talk. That should be fun. I have to come up with something more interesting so when y'all don't talk, feel like you're getting your money's worth. Huh. There's definitely something on the top shelf. Maybe the shelf's going to collapse. That'd be interesting. I look kind of tan today. I like that. Probably my camera getting ready to burn up again. I just want to watch me drink coffee. That's what I'm doing right now. Might want to stick around on the end. I might be doing a giveaway. Depends on if this is a good stream or not. But you gotta be 21. Oh, I ran someone off. They're like, oh shit, he might give something away. Who wants that? Yuck. So y'all just gonna sit and watch me? Okay. That's gonna make it kind of boring. Just so you know. Because I don't juggle. I don't do sleight of hand magic. I'm pretty good at pissing people off. And running people off. I'm pretty good at that too. I don't know what they come here expecting. But I run people off quite often. Thanks whoever did the laugh emoji stuff. That's cool. Appreciate that. YouTube appreciates it too. I wonder if I can give myself hearts. Oh, I can do laugh too. Look at me. I can laugh at my own thing. My own thing. I can give myself hearts too. I wonder if that counts. Interesting. Now we got 4 people again. Let's see if this runs somebody else off. Stick around to the end. I might be giving something away. It's really cool. Well, I don't know if it's really cool, but you do have to be 21 or older to win it. So we're just going to watch me drink coffee. This is coffee. When it's gone, I'll switch to water. This is water. Notice my Sixx Daze products? I don't know why I have them, but I have them. So I hope y'all are having a good time. I stopped watching a Wham documentary for this. That's not a joke. I really was watching a Wham documentary on Netflix. God damn it. Stop. I wonder if this thing's going to collapse. Huh. That's weird. I'm not going to sit here with my arm like this the whole time. Can y'all hear it vibrating? I mean, not that you're talking anyways, but. Do. Pin. Oh, I can change the color by picking my hands up. Maybe I'll talk to myself. I mean, I do that anyways. I wonder what's going on with the lighting. Shit, this is going to be boring. About 5 minutes. Then there won't be any giveaway. Oh, man. The chat not working? Nope, nobody has keyboards? I'll watch y'all back. Now it says it's 5 people just watching me. Fun times. Not so much a live stream as it is just, we're here. Not used to nobody talking. That's weird. You can talk about whatever you want. If you've never been here, people that have been here know what to do. Well, we'll talk about whatever you want. You can ask anything you want, and I'll answer your questions. Might hurt your feelings on some of them, but that comes with the territory. No, 5 people just gonna watch me. Fun. Fossilized clam. I know, it's impressive. All right, I ran one person off. I can run this shit down to 1. I might just end it. Oh, somebody didn't like fossilized clams? Sorry. I didn't know. Yeah. Monetization ain't gonna go so well anyways. I might as well just cuss up a storm. Hear the truck drive by? There's a point of interest. Yeah. I think about 2.5 minutes, I'm gonna shut this shit down. I may stop doing these. It's getting kind of lame. It's fun when everybody talks. Or at least somebody talks. So, yeah, I think I'll do that. I think when I hit 10 minutes, I'll shut this shit down. I'll go do something else more entertaining. I'm about to turn this shit on and leave it as background noise. It's weird nobody's chatting. I know the chat's on. Weird. Minute and 10 seconds. Maybe I'll wait 15 minutes. I do have some people that normally show up a little late. I give it 15 minutes. And then I'll shut this shit off and go do something else. Maybe. What's up? That Pepe? Somebody spoke? How about that? Welcome. Thanks for saying something. I was getting bored. I was fixing to turn this shit off. How are you doing today? Oh, no need for sorry. That's good. I'm glad you're doing great. I'm doing great too, which is why I'm not going to. Well, I'm going to sit here, nobody talking. Is this your first time here? Oh, you're watching my other ends? Thanks. I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm gonna have to find a different thing to do because music reactions ain't doing so well. Well, only for like four bands. I'm not gonna just do react to four bands all the time. That's lame. Hey, Brandy, Happy New Year. You like my reactions? Thank you. I appreciate that. Hope you had a good time, Brandy, and you too, Pepe. Hope y'all had Happy New Year's. I did. I slept. Uh, yeah, tomorrow I plan on releasing my bottom 10 for 2023. I know it's going to piss one of my viewers off. Yeah, see, I like a bunch of bands too. I like a wide range, but I have some viewers that don't. Uh, I am always honest. Yeah, my bottom 10 is going to piss somebody off. Well, I know at least one person. You found me by the warning. They've got quite a following. I've upset them more than once. Not the band, their fans. Thanks, Brandy. Uh, it was tough. It was tough for the top three. The lower ones aren't so hard because it's not as important, but people really start getting amped up about the top. Wow, I ran 5 people off that quick. Oh, that's good. Hey, it's President Trump. No, it's not. It's some of that junk. Because even though I support him, he wouldn't text me. Uh, but yeah, the top three is, as far as picking specifically those top three, the three songs were in the top three, but putting in them in an order was tough because any one of them could have been number one. Oh, it's the last video I just released on Tuesday, I think. Yeah, Tuesday, because I was supposed to release the bottom 10 yesterday. I had technical difficulties. And today I decided to watch the Wham documentary prior to doing this. Uh, so I'll do it tomorrow. So my bottom 10 will be tomorrow. I think one person is going to think I'm picking on them because 3 of their songs is on it. Ah. Brandy, wait till you see what I made. All right, numbers running back up. How quickly can I run them off? Whoa, I know that's not anybody's goal. That's not really my goal either. It just seems to happen. The top 3 were Bandmade, Nemophila, and Love Bites. That person, that is who that person is, Brandy. You are absolutely correct. And I think he knows that because he asked me when I was going to release the bottom 10. Most of my bottom 10, not all, but most of the bottom 10 are videos I actually deleted because of how mad I got about them. I need some more shitty reactions where I get mad. That way I can put them on my Rumble. Right now I only have that one. I've only shot one that made me mad. I don't know how anybody listens to that, dude. Oh, ran somebody off. Oh, where did my ladies? Oh, if you're talking about the warning, they did not make the list. I don't think I reacted to a whole bunch of their music this year. And if the ones that I didn't like just truly blow me away to where they made the top 10. So I'm guessing by your ladies, that's who you're talking about, the warning. It's kind of weird. I think it was the last reaction I did. I always point out that I'm not a fan. So what I'm saying is genuine. If I like it, I like it. Yeah. Okay. So I always point out that I'm not a fan because fans tend to listen with tainted ears or it happens with all bands, not just. So this guy was like, "Why did you say you're not a fan?" To let you know I'm not just saying it. But then again, even bands I am fan of, if I don't like something, I'll tell you. I actually didn't like a performance video from Love Bites way back when I first started reacting to them. Oh, their Sandman cover, I love that. But I thought I reacted to that last year. I didn't think I reacted to it this year. It has to be 2023. It's not forever. I mean, look, I think I reacted to their Sandman cover and I think it was on my list for last year. Which is why I'm saying that. So now I gotta look since you asked. I reacted to 24 of their songs. I'll have to look at what you're saying in a minute because I'm not on that. Yeah. Yeah, the Sandman. Oh shit, that was almost 2 years ago. So yeah. Oh, you're good. It's okay being a little slow. Gary, what is up, buddy? If I ever catch I totally knew that was a Happy New Year's thing, buddy. Happy New Year's to you too. Glad you can make it, Gary. Man, I'm glad y'all showed up because I was sure fixing to shut this shit down. Go finish watching my Wham documentary. That really ain't a joke. I really was watching it on Netflix. I had a good Christmas. We actually had two because we had to go down and see my son due to work schedule. So we went down to see my son. Oh, no, I don't need to watch that. Why you want to try to clown on Wham, man? I actually like some of her music. I do not like her. I admire what she's done and how she's got to where she's at, but I don't like her as a person. She's a waste of skin, in my opinion. Oh, no, you're good, dude. You can say whatever you want. Well, I can't say whatever I want, even though in the first, I think, 30 seconds of this, I dropped an F bomb. So I'll probably have my monetization restricted again. Because you're supposed to wait a few minutes before you say it. And I said it right off the bat because my camera was blurring. I got to quit buying these cheap cameras. But I bought the 2-year warranty this time. So last one burned up right after the warranty ran out. Today we discuss whatever comes up. That's how the live stream works. We just talk about whatever. We talk about food, music, movies. I'm not supposed to mention Led Zeppelin, but I've been doing it the last couple of weeks. And egg rolls. And since you're not usually here in the live stream, it seems like if I mention Led Zeppelin or egg rolls, I start having connection issues. Like YouTube don't want me to talk about them. Even though I'm going to release a video called "The Problem with Led Zeppelin Is." Bye. Oh, bye. That was quick. What's up, DC? Oh, shit. Good. Hey, the reason I just said bye is people do that kind of shit. It's not about the monetization. It's all about the great conversations. Oh, I agree, Brandy. I agree 100%. Yeah, DC showed up. How about that? Our youngest member. There's Terry. Everybody's got their kinks. And anybody that doesn't has got to be a pretty lame person. I mean, if I got down like that, it sure would not be I'm mortified of public toilets, so I sure as hell wouldn't be getting down there. And he wasn't in Wham when he was doing that. So technically, and it's not there, it was only George Michael because Andrew's not that way. And well, George isn't that way anymore either. Yes, I live streamed last week. Of course, I live streamed last week. Sure was, or sure did. YouTube didn't like it, but I did. It's kind of weird. Last week they ran more commercials than normal, but they gave me less credit for being live. Normally I get like 20, 22 hours. Last week they gave me 8.5 hours, well, almost 9 hours, 8 hours and 56 minutes. If you don't YouTube, you don't know what that means, but it's credit. Woohoo! Commercials coming. Yes, yes, yes. Get my 3/8 of a cent or whatever it is. The countdown's begun. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Oh, yeah. They haven't said I've had chat in forever. Yeah, it says my chat rate is 0. But it says why would you boo? Don't boo my commercials. That's how I can make extra money. Like I said, it's only like 3/8 of a cent, but of a cent. Yeah, Brandy, they said I had 0 chat. It said the views were up, but it said that I didn't keep enough people for the entire time. There's a whole bunch of garbage that goes into that. I wonder if my talking about that causes any problems with YouTube. The AI's going, he's talking shit about us again. Let's penalize him again. Watched a couple of decent war documentaries. And one that I watched, I know not 100% true, because I've talked to someone, a Frenchman, who during the war saw something firsthand, and they said in this documentary that it didn't happen. That kind of thing didn't happen. But I know that it did. I probably shouldn't talk about it on camera because they get upset. Gary, I don't have the slightest idea, bro. I've never seen one, and nobody talks about them. I think one person's mentioned what the item was, but I don't have the slightest idea, dude. They seem to run them like roughly every 20 to 30 minutes, and not everybody gets them at the same time. So, because I purposely chose that, I chose for them not to be aggressive, where they show a whole bunch, and not everybody gets them at one time. But I don't have the slightest idea, dude. I don't know what they do. So you saw one, Terry? You can answer Gary's question now. Because I don't know. I don't have the foggiest idea. I know my reactions, sometimes I see commercials. And the part that makes me feel good about that is people actually bid, companies actually bid to do that. Well, Pepe, is the 61 the year you were born? Because if you were born in 61, you're not that old, brother. You're only 6 years older than me. Okay, so yeah, you're only 6 years older than me. So don't say you're old. Because I don't feel old. Yes, DC, you weren't here. We were talking about that. I was supposed to release it yesterday, but I had technical difficulties. So my bottom 10 will be tomorrow. You consider yourself old? Oh, I don't. I think I look damn good for 56, especially considering the life I've led. Two heart attacks. Damn. I never had one of those. So far, I just have type 2 diabetes. I have a ruptured disc in my back, a few other aches and pains. But Gary, I don't know, man. But I guess consider yourself lucky if you've never seen a commercial. Maybe they just showing them. No, because Terry's seen one, so it can't just be Americans. Maybe they just don't like you. They don't want you to know about anything that's out there. Or maybe you are watching my dark web live stream. Yeah, 2 heart attacks. That sucks, dude. I've been riding 7 miles a day. That's my new thing. So, what new bands am I watching? Man, that vibration is going to drive me ape shit crazy. I don't know what the hell it is. It only happens when the heater kicks on. New bands. Well, brand new bands. I can't. Oh, well, that's good. Yeah, some really interesting stuff. If this was really the dark web, like people. New bands. Well, there's a lot of bands that are new to me, but they're not new. But people slowly introducing me to stuff. There's a band called Gunshine that I really like. Hang on a minute. I can give you a couple of new bands that I really like. Oh shit, I can't do it that way. But Gunshine. There's another rock band here. Let me look over here on my channel. So I can't see your chat for a minute because I got to come over here and look. I really like Gunshine. I keep saying that so I don't lose my place in my mental status. There's a band called Dirty Honey. They're okay. A guy named Shabuzi caught me off guard. I really liked what he did. Oh, he finally broke 100 on the views. So, and 1 thumbs down. It was weird. It's probably because he's not a Japanese band. And people are like, "Oh, if it's not Japanese, it sucks." Where is that band? Oh, the Ace Monroe band. I really like them too. As far as new bands, like I said, there's a lot of bands that are new to me, but both of those bands are brand new. Or I don't know about the Shabuzi guy, but yeah, I don't understand that, dude. Anybody that's metal, I can't understand that, especially if you're a fan of The Warning. I mean, these Japanese bands, there's something for everyone as far as metal goes. But I don't. None of my friends will get into them either, and they're better than most of the bands, all the bands my friends are supporting. But hey, to each our own. I'm not judging you. I'm just saying I don't understand that, but to each their own. Like with The Warning, there's people that just think they are the best, and I don't. What is up, Spec? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We're all different. We all have different tastes. I'm not going to judge anybody for who they like, but I'm just as shocked when people tell me they don't like the Japanese bands as they are when I don't like their bands that they like. But both Ace Monroe and Gunshine, they're kind of like late 70s, early 80s rock. I don't know if I can even call them metal, but they're rock. Oh shit. Terry, the earliest music I remember ever hearing was Johnny Cash. I've loved country my whole life. I don't really care for what they're doing with it now, but there's a few that I'll listen to. What? Dance groups? Okay. Oh, Upchurch. I have an Upchurch fan. A lot of his fan base don't like me, even though he's seen 2 of my reactions and commented on both of them. His fans don't really care for me. Well, I don't know what you're talking about, dude. I Namafla, Love Bites, Bandmate. Shit, I can sit here and go on. None of them do dancing and shit. They're just straight out kick ass rock bands. They're all on my channel. Now there are some bands that do the dancing shit. That's their thing, and if you don't like it, that's cool. I get that, but I don't know where you're getting that dancing thing from. I don't know what videos you've been watching, but that's not. Blackpink is Korean, Terry. Yeah, you got to be watching the wrong videos, dude. Oh, go ahead, Gary. Send me the link, buddy. Yes, passcode dances. I mean, I'm not saying there's none of them that do, but there's most of them just like woohoo. I didn't say the word you think I said. YouTube AI. It sounded like it. I was going to say it, but I caught myself. So don't strike me. Yeah, I know. I love it. Everyone's talking. Yeah, definitely check out more of the bands. Dude, Fake Gear, whatever kind of metal you like, there's a Japanese band that plays it and they don't dance. I'm telling you, it's straight out kick-ass metal. If that's what you're looking for. No, Spec, I got close. Now you wrote that, and the AI is going to think I said it. Yeah, it's my new language. But Terry, Blackpink is a Korean band. Whiskey Dust, definitely. There's just an endless list. Like I always say, Japan is. Oh no, you're good, Terry. Don't trip. I'm not tripping. I was just letting you know, so you didn't run around telling anybody else that they were Japanese. They're not. Uh, yeah, Whiskey Dust. I mean, uh, uh, Rolling Quartz. They're a Korean rock band. I like them. Yeah, fun. That's exactly. Thanks, Pepe. That's exactly what I said. Fun. It's just my accent made it sound like I said something else. Man, I really can't wait to show y'all this, but we're only 30 minutes in, 36 minutes in. And here I thought I was going to get to keep it. I made it. I can't show you. It's something that I made. See, if you'd been here last week, you would have an idea of what it is. Because we discussed it last week. What, did I miss something, Gary? No, it's not a plate, Terry. It is not a plate. Nope, not a tag. Gary, what am I missing, buddy? I see the chat. What have I missed? Everyone is talking. I can see all the chat, but you know, Gary, a lot of times YouTube hides your comments. What do you mean? What's going on? What's wrong? I can see I'm responding to everybody as fast as I can. We've already run off 3 people. We're down to 5 people. It's not that hard to keep up with y'all. You want me to read off the comments to see if we've missed any? Are you ready? Do you want me to read them? I'll read the last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. You want me to read the last 21 comments? Yeah, Gary, are you okay, buddy? Here we go. Here's the last 22 comments. Terry said, yeah, I was answering everybody. Sometimes YouTube blocks Gary's comments for whatever reason. I don't think they like him. Probably like him less than me. But Terry said Blackpink dances a lot, though. Pepe said I must be watching the wrong vids. Brandy said Pepe, not those bands. The Mothman Love Bites rock hard, bro. And then Low Spec said passcode dances. DC said LOL. Pepe said I will have to check out more of your stuff out. Gary said everyone's talking. Bob said laugh emoji. Brandy said Gary, is that a new? Said Whiskey Dusk. Ace Hard Rock. Terry said my bad. Pepe said I heard fun. I heard fun. Brandy said love Whiskey Dusk. Terry put I think it's chicken legs or something. Then Gary asked, WTF is happening? Can Bob not see the chat? Then DC said, what is that? Then Terry said, guest, custom made plate. Then guest tag. Then Brandy said, to you, Gary, I think he can. Then Terry said, I'm out of guesses. DC asked, what's going on? Then DC asked, Gary, are you okay? What happened? Pepe said, all is working for me. Brandy said, DC, Gary's fine, DC. Low Spec said, Steamboat Willie rocking out to Love Bites t-shirt. Brandy said, Gary, say something. Pepe said, oh no. Terry said, that were glasses of champagne. Then Gary said, haha, Bob, I emailed you to say we're all chatting, but you couldn't see the chat. And then Pepe said he lost the vid. I can see me chatting. Gary said he emailed me, so let me look at my email. Oh, it was a joke. Oh! You know what, Gary? For some reason, Yahoo don't like you either, because every time you email me, it sends it. Every time you email me, it sends it into my junk folder. Even though I always move you to my inbox, for some reason, it still sends you to my junk folder. That's pretty bad, Gary. Normally, I get your jokes. Oh, I get your jokes, but I missed that one. I didn't know what was funny about it. Oh, hey, we gained a viewer. What's up, new person? Say hey. Jump into the conversation. You can talk about whatever you want. Wait, Pepe, you lost my vid? You can't see me? Oh, back now? Good. Whoo. That's weird. I still have a 5-second delay. I don't know what's going on with that. Gary, are you okay, buddy? Oh, that's weird. What the hell? That's weird. My mouse automatically moved over and started selecting comments while I wasn't touching it. The magic box. Yeah, they don't want me saying fun. That's for sure. I'll get the little note after this airs. Your advertising is limited because you said that. I could see the chat, Gary. I read all the comments. Like I said, it might be blocking you, but I've responded to everybody's comments and I read off 22 comments in a row. Huh. I don't think they like you, Gary. Everybody else is seeing me say stuff or knowing I see their comments. Pick a number, Gary, and I'll say the next one. We'll see if your chat comes up. Just randomly pick a number. I randomly drink my coffee. She's doing well. She's danced for me almost every time I've gone out this week. You should see them when I pull into the driveway and they're on the other side of the pasture. They're like, oh, it's Bob. Go ahead. Ask away. Terry, I like when y'all ask questions. Just remember, don't take a personal, get your feelings hurt. Number 810, 811. See? Oh, did you want me to read your whole comment? I know you did, but you said we all watching then, all the chat came through at once. Oh, okay. I see what happened. I can't control that, buddy. But 811. Go ahead, Terry. Ask a question. Anybody can ask questions. Just remember, don't get your feelings hurt if I don't say what you want me to say. Oh, that's. Oh, I'm not allowed to say that. That's politically incorrect. We'll see. Ask your first one, and we'll see how that goes. Yeah, it is. Especially since I saw that video that you're probably going to try to do, in which case I wouldn't answer because you're trying too hard to get me to commit to saying yes or no. Oh, nah. I like when people ask legitimate questions, not, hey, do you like guys? Anyways, hey, we got 8 people. How quick will it take me to run them off? Don't do sleight of hand. Don't do magic tricks. I do rap a little. My favorite song of all time. My granddaughter asked me that. I honestly cannot answer that because there's too many variables that go into. I mean, I have a list of songs that I love, I deeply love, but it depends on my mood. So I can't definitively say one song is my absolute favorite. Uh, there's so because it changes. It's not one that's set. I mean, I don't know if that makes sense, but I can't actually. Oh, I'll answer that question in just a second, Terry. Uh, so I really can't pick one song. There's just too many variables that go into it. But I have songs that I absolutely love. Uh, they hit me different emotionally. They're timestamps in my life for various things. So I can't act again at the top of that list. That's still variable. It's an ever changing list. There's a core of songs. It's hard. I can't answer. I can't give one definitive song because I just can't. Uh, so yeah. So if there was a song at the top of that list, then I would have easily answered your question right off the bat. But there's songs. It varies. Well, maybe I could say that I have like probably 10 or 20 that are my favorite. Number one. It's like steak and ice cream. You like them both. Is top is Nightwish? Hell no, Nightwish is not my top 10 favorite bands. Um, okay. To answer your other question, Terry, yes, I enjoyed middle school. I enjoyed all of school, even though I dropped out. I enjoyed I enjoyed being in school. Maybe not kindergarten. That was an adjustment. I did get kicked out of kindergarten because I was so mean and wild. But yeah, I enjoyed especially middle school. So no, Nightwish is not in my top 5. They are not in my top 100. They are not in my top 200. Uh, did I ever stutter in the middle of a lesson? Oh shit! I have a thing. This should be a giveaway for y'all. If I'm being honest, I do stutter from time to time. I've stuttered doing stand up. I stutter doing reaction videos. I stutter when I'm doing speeches in front of a class or giving a lesson when I was a substitute teacher. It's not that I have a stuttering problem, it's just the way my mind works. I do occasionally stutter. But if I'm lying or doing one of my jokes, I don't stutter unless it's part of the joke. So, yes, I have, but it's no big deal. I'm not self-conscious about it. So it doesn't bother me. Even if someone went, you stuttered, I wouldn't care. Yes, that is in my bottom 10. You should already know that. uh, okay. So, Gary. Oh, that's Gary and Brandy talking back and forth. But yes, that's it. Part of my bottom 10 was made up from, I think, like 5 songs that people asked me to do that I absolutely hated. I think I just put them in because they were there. But of course that's in my top 10 for this year. It sucked. Oh, you can laugh all you want. I could have been a real dick and put a bunch of your requests in there. I didn't put them in there because of you. I put them in there because I genuinely feel that way. Uh, he did that one, DC. That one he just asked about, he did that one. That's why I wouldn't let him make suggestions for a while. He suggested that knowing that I wouldn't like it. The reason that pisses me off is I don't have time to be doing stupid shit like that. I have to shoot all my videos on Tuesday. I didn't get to do it this week, but normally I shoot all my videos on Tuesday, release them throughout the week. I have a very busy schedule, way too busy to be playing bullshit games. Wait, Terry, seriously, as silly as it sounds, you requested a piece of shit song you knew I was not going to like, wasting my time when I could have been reacting to someone else or something else that I may have liked. So, as silly as it sounds, oh, that's like a very junior high thing to do. Like I almost dropped another F bomb. Something a 14 or 15-year-old little kid would do to purposely. I mean, you come here all the time. You know I'm way too busy to be doing stupid shit like that. So, as silly as it sounds, woo! What happened to all the other good conversations going on? We got 8 people here, and it's being dominated right now with this stupid shit. So, any of you new people got questions you want to ask or anything you want to talk about? No? Huh. Weird. I thought you sent me the link, Gary. You asked me that a few minutes ago. You said, isn't that what you did? Oh, you said you were going to send me the link. Here, I'll take a picture of it, Gary. I got you, Gary. Gary used to hide cactus plants in your bed. I think I did one Pretty Reckless song. Here, let me look real quick. I think I did one. I am not a huge fan, and I don't get a lot of requests for them. Yes, I reacted to Pretty Reckless and So It Went. And that's it. So I've reacted to one Pretty Reckless song, and it was entitled And So It Went. Oh, you're good, Gary. I'm not tripping, buddy. I was just letting you know I'd already saw it, but I took a picture of it now, so you don't have to send me the link. I'll look it up for you and take care of it. 10 or 12. Yeah, I've got well over 1,000. I'm coming up on my 3rd anniversary for doing reaction videos. 5 days away. Well, since I've been monetized, 5 days away from being since I got monetized. I got to figure out some different shit to do. I mean, I'm still going to do music reactions, but I got to figure out some different kind of shit because music reactions are not getting the views. It's not worth my time. what I'm getting. I've never been a big fan. I really wasn't a fan of the first song that really hit big for them. Oh wait, was it the first song? They had one song that I liked, but then there was another one that got overplayed that I just, oh man. Um, but yeah, this it's just becoming a big waste of time because people aren't watching like they used to. But I'm trying to remember the Pretty Reckless song. There was one that got overplayed, and I was like, Jesus Christ, stop playing that damn song. Ugh. I got to step off camera for a minute. The heater's on, so maybe nobody will hear. And no, I didn't step off camera to fart. I would have just sat here and farted. I got to put on my glasses for that, Gary. I can't focus on what you said. Hey, okay. Let me know when you're coming. I'll unlock the door. And I won't shoot you for coming through the door since I'll know I'll be expecting you. Because this is Texas. Oh, we're coming up on an hour. I really want to show you all this. You probably won't be too excited about it. I made it this week at work, and it turned out really well. I'm sure Gary will like it. I unwrapped it. I took it out of the box and unwrapped it. Oh, they're not a new band anymore, but a band I really liked that I saw several years ago. They're called New Medicine. This is autographed CD from them. I really like them. Oh, before 91 for sure. They've had a couple of songs that I was okay with, but for the most part, I can't listen to Metallica anymore. I listen to the old stuff, and I'm good with that. Sanitarium, Battery, Damage Incorporated, Fade to Black, all the old stuff I really love. And actually, the Black Album was the last album, even though a lot of people, it's funny that a lot of people say they don't like it. It sells, I think they said it sells like 1,000 copies a day still. It's some astronomical number of CDs that are still selling or downloads, however they're doing it, of the Black Album. So many people go, I hate the Black Album. I like the Black Album. Granted, that was a turning point. It was more commercial but the music's good regardless of what people think about it. I think the music's good. So after the Black Album, I really didn't like a whole lot. What was that? There's been a couple of songs I'm like, oh, and then I hear the other songs off the album, I'm like, oh. That's kind of like oh shit. Are y'all seeing me? I'm frozen. Oh, my video got paused. Oh no, Gary. First off, I don't have a lot of people come here. Oh, my video was frozen. I have a monitor down here where I watch to see what y'all are seeing because what I see here on this monitor is not what y'all see. So I watch this monitor down here to see how bad the lag is. But I guess I hit the pause button. So I had to unpause it. I thought it messed up and y'all couldn't see me. But Gary, not a lot of people around here have British accents. So you don't have to worry about getting shot, buddy. You know how bad I would feel if I did that to you? I mean, I'm not careless. I know what I'm doing. Oh, I ran one person off. They're like, oh no, he's got pew-pews. So, uh, so Pepe, what about you with Metallica? Since you're older than me, you probably feel about the same, I would imagine. I think it's funny when younger people try to tell me that new Metallica is just as good as old Metallica. No, they don't even compare. Used to, they made the music they wanted to, but now they're rich and they're not hungry or angry anymore. Oh, oh no, I'm not saying it's a bad thing. That's what a lot of other people say. You know, a lot of people shit on Green Day when they released Dookie. It's a good album. I don't judge it that way. It's the sound of the music. Now it sounds like they're trying to make hits. uh, yeah, but I didn't cut it off. That's what's important. I've got a dope scar, really sensitive feeling, but I didn't cut it off. It's my lucky thumb. It still works just as good as the other one. Uh, wait. Well, first off, I said I need to figure out something else to do along with it. I didn't say I was going to stop doing music reactions, but that's the main thing that I do. It has nothing to do with being commercial. It has to do with nobody watching them and me wasting my time. That's 100% what that has to do. My time is valuable. So for me to sit here and record, shoot reactions, for me to shoot reactions, and the last 5 that I released, with me having over 20,000 subscribers, 339, 341, 381, just a little over 500 views for my last 5 videos. Oh, that's okay. Again, you keep trying to, it sounds like you keep trying to pigeonhole me into something. I'm not that guy. I have my opinions, you have your opinions. I'm not judging you by your opinions. I don't like the new music. Like I said, there's some songs, their newer stuff that I like, but for me, it's the older stuff. You asked me a question and I answered it. But now, see, I didn't say that them doing a commercial thing was bad. I said I liked the Black Album. A lot of people said they didn't like it because it was more commercial, or that they didn't like it. But no, I'm just reading your comments, and off your comments, it's kind of what it sounds like. I'm just answering your question. I'm not. I don't. Whatever they do, I mean, they still sell out every arena they play in. So evidently, they have a crowd, an audience. That's right. Everyone has their own thing. I answered your question. But yeah, I mean, as long as the music's good, look how many people hate Nickelback. I don't know what the hell that was about. I like Nickelback, and I never stopped liking them, even when it was the in thing to do. Oh no, you're good, dude. Never ever apologize, ever. That's how we do it here. We talk, and we're all grown-ups here. Well, most of us are grown-ups here. There's 2 that are not. But oh, I wouldn't go see them. But then again, uh, but yeah, I mean, they sell out arenas, so they have a crowd, an audience. I mean, what the hell, Terry? Oh, you mean technically? No, there is. You're not 20. So what I'm saying is most of us are older in the same age group. So compared to us, you're still a kid. I consider everybody like 25 and below a kid. Yeah, I didn't say I said no to anything, but I said there's some songs they like, but I'm not a big fan of the newer stuff that they've put out. Uh, uh, yeah, my hair fingers are just fine. But no, I'm very deliberate when I shoot. So, and something for you to know is I always say goodbye before I shoot anything. I have this odd thing about that. I always tell whatever I'm going to shoot goodbye. Very confident. Um, but yeah, see, Pepper, I was literally fixing to say that. I listen to a little bit of everything. I have friends that they don't listen to anything other than rap. Oh, I like some Nightwish. What ran me off of Nightwish is their asshole fans. Not their good fans. They have a bunch of asshole fans. Just like The Warning has asshole fans, Liliac has asshole fans, Bandmate has asshole fans. Almost all bands have asshole fans. But Nightwish fans are what ran me off from reacting to them. I didn't react to them for a long time. And then I reacted to one. It was like, all right. So I started putting them back into my rotation. And then there you go. But no, I listen to a little bit of everything, literally everything. But I have friends that won't listen to anything other than rap, old country, new country, rap country, Japanese metal, whatever. People just get, and I'm not that way. I mean, that's like going to an all you can eat buffet that's got everything you can possibly imagine and only eating the french fries. I listen to everything. And I think that's what makes me better at reacting to music videos or music, period, because I do listen to everything. So I'm not one of those people that only likes this much music and I shit on everything that's not in that little box. But I do have very strong opinions and I know what I like and what I don't like. And one thing I hate, and it is mostly with the little rap kids and like mumble rap and shit. And there's some mumble rap I'm okay with. But they would go, "Oh, I didn't like it at first either, but after like hearing it 20 times, if I have to learn to like something, it's not worth my time." It does happen sometimes. There's songs I didn't like Guns N' Roses when they first came out. It took me a couple of years to actually start liking Guns N' Roses. Yep. Yeah. Exactly, Spec. When I said that Led Zeppelin was one of the worst bands ever, so I said I probably like the Carpenters. I do like the Carpenters. I mean, hell, I just sat here and told you I was watching a Wham documentary. Just but yeah, I listen to everything. That's how I was brought up to appreciate all kinds of music. I listen to classical music regularly. It's on almost all of my playlists. Hey, yeah, I do like the Wiggles. Some of their songs are absolutely catchy as shit. I almost said the other word, but yeah, very catchy because my kids liked them when they were little, and then Savannah went through it, so I had to go through it all over again. Um, I like Hot Potato and Mashed Bananas. And I said Mashed Bananas because that's how they say it. So that's how, but absolutely. Um, my family doesn't question, just in case. If I didn't think that AI would pick it up, I actually have a story I could tell you that I think is hilarious. Um, but due to topic, the last time we had a conversation about uh, CE, and I know it's not spelled this way. I'm spelling it this way because of AI. CEREAL killers. Um, they limited my monetization. What the hell? Is there smoke in here? Remember, if I die on camera, find a way to get a hold of my wife. Well, she might come in here. My granddaughter might come in. Savannah might come in if it's like 5 o'clock and I haven't come out yet. Oh, no, dude, you're doing fine. Everybody just jumps in when they can. Hey, do y'all want to see the thing I made? I can't make up my mind if I want to do it as a giveaway at the end of this or maybe hide it in a video somewhere. I know Gary will like it because it was his idea, or maybe it was Brandy's idea. One of those two. No, nobody. Yeah, my family don't ask a lot of questions. I'm Batman. No, you can't smell carbon monoxide. I've had carbon monoxide poison before. I had to be in the hospital for 5 hours with 100% oxygen. What do you think about that? Wow. And and comes with a little funnel so you can fill it up easier. I can't remember which one of you mentioned it. Hey, commercials are coming. Woohoo! I don't remember which one of you mentioned it, Brandy, if it was you or Gary. Oh man, I got fingerprint on it. What do y'all think about that? That cool? Yeah, I made carbon monoxide. No, don't think it's cool? I'll keep it. I'll add it to my collection of my stuff. Gotta put it back in the bag. Get in the bag. It's almost like putting on a condom. Yes, it'll hold Di Serrano. Sure will. These are good flasks. Yeah, it turned out really well. I was super happy. I got it centered and everything just right. Sometimes it's really hard lining up with the laser. But I got lined up perfect. I was afraid you wouldn't believe how long I took lining it up to make sure it was centered up and down and side to side. But yeah, it turned out really well. I was really pleased with that. And it's the grown-up version. It's not the version I had to make for Savannah. I just made her a new one of these. I had to make it given the peace sign because she can't take it to school with the middle finger. Well, I mean, she could, but then she'd get in trouble and I'd have to hear about it. uh, oh, cool, dude. Wow. Cool. I plan on making some more. I was going to make a blue one, but I didn't know if anybody would like that. I did black because my shirts are black, but I was going to do one that's dope looking blue with the same silver engraving on it. Well, you said it was gorgeous, but Pepe said he'll take one. It looks like I ran some people off, huh? Yeah, how about that? Good. Blue. I don't know if I have the shade of blue. Mm, it's kind of like a royal blue. Uh, or you think I should just stick with black? But if I'm making a blue one, or maybe I get some different colors like blue, red. I can make them in silver as well. Silver, and then I'll have black on it. I'll let y'all know when I make some more. We'll figure this out. Maybe by the end of this. I wasn't really sure if anybody'd like it. I wish I had a blue to show you. It's like a royal blue. Oh. Are you really colorblind? Wow. Um, that sucks, dude. I love color. Well, yeah. My favorite color is like fluorescent green, the brightest, loudest green that aggravates people. That's my absolute favorite color. So you make sure you show up next week. Maybe I'll have another one. Someone tell Bob what? What are you going to tell me? Am I froze? Is the lag really bad? It's still showing 5 seconds. Somebody tell me what? Have I got a booger? Oh, wow. Yeah, but I mean, even if you can't tell the color of the light, you still know which one's lit up. So I'm guessing you're okay to drive. I need 2. All right. Uh, black, silver, or blue. For right now, that's your choices. Oh no, I really didn't. Dude, I've made pins. I've made pins for 16 years now, and I'm still surprised that people like my pins, that people collect my pins, that people will pay $150 for my pins. Not all of my pins cost that, but I mean, Ted Nugent liked the one I sent him like this. I have the letter. I should show you all that sometime. I actually have a thank you letter from him. Yeah, well, but no, I really didn't. I don't expect people to like just like I said, as long as I've been making pins, I'm still surprised that people like them as much as they do. That's something I need to start doing more of. I need to start making more. And my spray paint art. That surprised me that people like that too. I got to do that some more too. I need to start making more shit and selling it. Oh, that lag is pretty bad. Um, no, I cannot make that. Um, the closest I get is this. This is a bolt action pin. Works like a bolt action rifle. So you move the bolt just like you would on a rifle, and the pin comes out, and then you move it back. But yeah, that's the closest I can get, but it doesn't make a blade come out. I still got to figure out what I'm going to do with this one because it's an imperfection, and I don't normally do that. But no, I cannot make that. What, this pin? Ted Nugent liked his. Like I said, I made this one for him, but it has a flaw right here, so I couldn't send it to him. Well, I wouldn't send it to him, but I sent him one just like this and explained why I sent it to him. uh, yeah, he actually wrote me a letter and thanked me for the pen, told me how much he loves it. Every time I see him anywhere, I always look to see if he has the pen. Or if he just wrote me a nice letter and then went, chunked it. But at least I know he got it and he liked it or said he liked it. Ryan, what's up, buddy? Happy New Year to you too. We've been having a good chat. And the way it started off, I'm really surprised because I really was about to end it. I was just like, oh my God. Then Pepe showed up, started talking, and all the regulars started showing up. Glad you could make it, Ryan. Ugh. You nearly forgot. Oh no, man. Hey, I tell you what I will do. I showed you all this the other week. Once I fix this pin, I'll do a giveaway on it. Ryan, this is our new guy, Pepe. But once I repair this pin, I'm gonna give it away. I got all the shit to repair it. I just got to repair it. It got broke. Oh, that's what was shitty about it. I hate when people order those. Even though I like click pins, I don't like making them. Oliver Oswald. So I got to pull this pin apart and repair it. Oh, yeah. I'm quite the handyman. I made the outhouse that we have in our bathroom that we hide toilet paper. Well, hide toilet. It's a toilet paper holder, but it looks like an outhouse. I'm going to make my wife this planner. I was supposed to make it for Mother's Day and I didn't get to it. I make all sorts of shit. I'm going to make this for my wife. It's a turtle. 006. Hey, here's one for Throwback Thursday. Guess who that jug-headed individual is? That's a throwback. I think I was like 6 months old. It's so old it's in black and white. How's that for throwback? Oh, and speaking of 006, look, me and Savannah. That's a James Bond filter. All right, ask me some more questions, y'all. Got me sitting here talking about shit. Oh, check this deer out. I'm surprised he made it through hunting season. I caught that on the game cam last night. I can make a lot of pins out of those antlers. Woohoo! Black and white. Well, most of us are the same age or right in the same ballpark. So we should all have black and white baby pictures, except for 3 people in here. Except for Ryan, DC, and Terry. Yeah. That's my middle name. My middle name isn't really Fester before anybody asks. Yeah, so, yeah. Some of them probably are in 4K. Y'all are just now seeing the buck that I showed. If it wasn't at night, I could have shot him. Well, not now. Hunting season's over, but no, that's at nighttime, Gary. You can't hunt at night, Gary. That's illegal, Gary. We're not allowed to do that here. Now watch, YouTube's still going to tell me I had 0 chat. I can't believe we're already almost done. This flew by. I'm glad y'all showed up and we're chatting and having a good time. I'm having a good time. You're not supposed to be at night, but yes, you can shoot a mountain lion or a bobcat. We have open season on wild hogs here. We can shoot raccoons. We can shoot possums. Even though you don't really want to do it, you can shoot skunks. You can shoot, I think you can shoot foxes. I know you can shoot coyotes. There's open bounty on coyotes in some counties. But we have a wild hog problem here, so you're allowed to shoot them year round, and you don't need a hunting license. There's that many, and they do that much destruction. But yeah, you can't hunt deer at night. They say it's not fair to the deer. I think the fact that you have a gun. Yeah. uh, that would be hilarious. Oh yeah, I don't mess with skunks. Um, Ryan, it's if you don't bleed it, it does have a real strong gamey taste. I usually leave my deer at least for a few hours, but I try to leave them overnight if the weather permits. Leave them hanging so the blood drains out. You want to drain out as much blood as possible. I don't like a gamey taste. Well, yeah, night vision goggles are definitely good for voyeurism. Yeah. Not to mention, if you see a skunk out in the daytime, that means it's got rabies, unless it's been stirred up, unless you like scare it out of wherever it's sleeping. Because they're nocturnal. They only come out. That's how raccoons, skunks, a bunch of animals are. Um, the best thing for hunting at night, Gary, is just a real bright spotlight. When you know they're there, you turn the spotlight on, they'll freeze and spot. What's the biggest deer I've shot? Um, probably about the size of that one. My dad has me beat by a long shot. His was so big, we actually had to use the tractor to get it. Mine, I can pick up and put in a wheelbarrow. Uh, I'm not sure how much weight he was. He was a 8 point. He had a pretty good sized rack on him. They actually have a law here now in Texas. The antlers have to stick out past the ears. My brother, my youngest brother, we went hunting together and he freaked out the first year they made that law. The antlers were out. I hit him right here, and the concussion of the bullet shattered his skull. So his antlers went from this to this, and he freaked out. He's like, "Oh my God, we're going to get in trouble." I was like, "No, we're not. Look, his entire skull shattered." Is the best shot I ever made, and I didn't think I was going to get him because he actually saw me. I had all my camo shit on, but I have to wear my glasses when I shoot. So he saw my glasses and he came looking at me. Finally went away, and I got him. No, we had to use the tractor to pick it up. It was the last deer my dad ever shot. It was gigantic. But we had to use the tractor to pick it up and then get it over to where we were going to take care of it. But no, that deer was huge. uh, but I'm not sure what mine weighed. He wasn't as big as the one my dad got, but he was big. And it took me almost a week to get him. It's almost like he knew where I was at because he wouldn't come out in the open. He would coo at the doe that were in my sight, but I didn't want them. I always get a buck first, and then I'll get a doe later. But I always go for the buck first. I'm very patient, and it was cold and it was rainy, and he came out prancing around. It wasn't a perfect shot. I got him in the neck, but he flopped around for a little bit. Uh, but usually when I shoot them, they don't move. They just fall where they're at. I got a doe one time. I didn't even know that I hit. I wasn't sure that I hit her. I'm a good shot, but all she did was stiffened up, and I thought I missed her. So I'm loading another round because I only put one bullet at a time in my gun. That's how confident I am. And all of a sudden she wagged her tail, pissed herself, and fell over. So that's how I knew I got her. Oh, wow. If you leave your meat out here, it won't be there the next day. When I field dress a deer, you can't even tell where the stuff was at. All the scavenger shit, not even the grass is red. All that's gone. Which is how I know. It's how I know if I have to do anything else, I'm good to go. But I do all my own processing. I don't not take my deer to a meat locker or meat processing place because you don't know if you're getting your meat back. So I do it all myself, every bit of it. I was surprised the other day. Savannah told me she wants me to hunt. Oh no, I make jerky, but we use a dehydrator. I don't leave it out. I make my jerky in a dehydrator. All we make is sauce. I don't keep. I don't. Do, oh, we do keep backstrap. But other than that, all the meat we get, half of it's sausage and half of it's jerky. I'm probably going to hunt next year. Savannah had asked me to stop hunting, so I haven't hunted in a long time. Oh, I grew up hunting. That was something that was ingrained in me as a kid. I am an outstanding shot. You have zero chance. No, because all of my neighbors are hunters. uh, oh, as far as that goes, it's the animals. If you leave your meat out here, it will be gone. We have all sorts of animals around here. And they keep building out in the country, which is running. That's why we're starting to see more mountain lions around here because they're running them out of their where they normally live. But yeah, no, if you leave it out, scavenger animals will get it. You should see all the buzzards on a deer. If a deer gets hit by a truck and is in a field, no, 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 you don't want to do that. If your neighbors wind up that way, you're the first suspect. So you don't want that to happen. Could you imagine if all my neighbors wound up that way and I'm the only one standing? I'm the number one suspect. Man, I'm glad y'all showed up. Y'all made this a lot of fun. Anything else y'all want to know? Ask away. Asking some good questions now. You gotta be smart if you're doing stuff like that. And that ain't smart. It's like you never break into your neighbor's houses either. That's something I don't do. I've never stolen from an individual. Oh, no, that's not how you do it. Uh, um, well, if I had to, I would, but um, to to Ryan, if I had to do it to survive, I know that I would and I could. But other than that, it's not your best idea eating people. Um, lone vigilantes, ooh, for or against? I actually think I'm for because there are certain situations that arise. So yes, I have to say for. The reason I wouldn't be for a group because that creates a pack mentality. So it's more likely to get tainted and become something that it wasn't intended to. But if you have an individual doing vigilante stuff, I'm probably for that. That's probably all right. Um, back to Brandy's question. No, you don't use. I wouldn't use a chainsaw to cut deer. Uh, I'm very good at dissecting him. Oh yeah, I like the Death Wish movies too, a lot. Um, but no, no. It's real easy to dissect a deer, so it's real easy to dissect anything if you take your time. Just saying. Be calm. Pay attention to what you're doing. Piece of cake. I mean, they come right apart. Once you cut all the tendons. Hey, another set of commercials. Woohoo! Weird. They send me those letters telling me how bad I did, but they're running more commercials during my live streams than they usually do. Last week was more. This week is more. Huh. Well, we hate you, Bob, but we're going to run commercials during your live streams. Pay you 3/8 of a cent. So we're getting close to a full penny. And ran 2 people off saying that. I'll be damned. But yeah, you're always better off processing your own stuff. And if you know how to process them, if shit gets bad, you can always feed yourself. Yeah. Here you go, kid. Shut up. But yeah, I feel bad for people that don't know how to fish and hunt and do all their own stuff. Because if shit gets bad, and no, I'm not a doomsday prepper. I just know how to survive. Doomsday preppers are just, not all of them, but some of them are just collecting stuff for when I have to feed my family. Well, that delay's kind of bad right now. Wow. Sorry, guys. The delay is that bad. All right. You got 23 minutes. More questions? Suggestions? Ideas? I really hope I can get the problem with Led Zeppelin is video shot next week. Because that should literally break my channel. I can't wait to read all the insults. Oh, the worst storm? That's easy. I almost drove into a tornado that was on the ground. Oh yeah, it should break the internet because everybody be just dogpiling on me to talk shit about me. Gary, I almost drove into a tornado. Literally almost drove into it. It was on the ground. A friend of mine who is an MP, which is military police, was on the other side of it following it. So he verified it was on the ground. And I almost drove into it, but I turned around and went the other way. I didn't know for sure I almost drove into it, but when the car started to slide, when I had stopped, I had a pretty good idea. So I almost drove into a tornado. That's the worst storm ever for me. Other than that, I don't get scared of storms. If I was at sea, I would. That's why I don't go on cruises. When those storms come up or rogue waves, I'm scared shitless of that. My wife wants to go on a cruise. I love my wife more than anybody else in the world, but I can't do that. I can't do a cruise. Unless I stayed where I could see the shoreline, like 100 yards offshore. Yeah, they're pretty bad. Oh yeah, tsunamis, those are horrible. Horrible. I actually lost a friend over that when the tsunami happened in Japan. I literally, because I already saw people starting to make jokes, I literally told my friends on Facebook, do not, even though I got an insane sense of humor, really twisted, I didn't find anything at all funny about that. I warned them, don't, and one of my friends tested me. That is just the most horrible thing to watch. I've seen 2 tsunamis, not in person on TV, but that's just horrible. I didn't find anything at all funny about that. There's a few things in life I don't find funny, and I make some really effed up jokes. For the most part, everything's fair game. There's a few things I don't joke about. And if you heard some of the shit that I find funny, which I can't say here on YouTube, you would be stunned that tsunami jokes, Princess Di jokes, I didn't find those funny. I'm not even British. All right, 20 minutes. What's up with the lag, man? Come on, y'all, rapid fire some stuff. We don't want to sit here for 20 minutes letting the lag win. Oh, I know, Gary. I've heard people say that, and not the Japanese tsunami, but the other one that happened before that. Everybody was sitting there going, "Well, we noticed the tide went way out. That's the number one sign it's coming." But yeah, they don't know. You should always know, like local crime habits, that kind of shit. You need to know all of that before you go somewhere. Yeah, I'm super nerd. I read all sorts of shit. You got to know. I don't go to Louisiana, specifically New Orleans. Damn, that lag's going to kill me these last 19 minutes. Damn, did we run Pepe off? I don't see him talking anymore. Oh, I know it's rough there. When I go to, I haven't been there in 30 years, but when I go to Florida, I drive straight across Louisiana. I take I-10, but in Louisiana, I pick up I-110 because that goes straight across the state. That way I don't have to go down to New Orleans. I do not like New Orleans. Yeah. Oh, there you are, Pepe. Hey, buddy. Appreciate you, man. I make sure you come back next week. I appreciate you being here. You're a good addition to the group. And who knows? Maybe next week will be your turn. Yeah, Gary, I saw that same thing and heard people say that they just stood there looking at it. You can see the video footage of it. I'm like, what the hell? Because you don't always get that siren going off, the tsunami siren. It's like with volcanoes, people that want to get up close and get pictures of it or video it so that what the hell's wrong with you? You know, that could get you. Man, that's good. We got another good addition to the group, adding to the conversation, talks, is like us, doesn't get upset. Like that. That's good. Wow, that lag is really bad. My timer says it's 5 seconds behind, but watching the video there, it's closer to like a 10-second delay. Oh, absolutely. Yeah, by the time they see that thing coming, it's too late. You're not going to make it, especially with all the chaos that's going to ensue. When you see that tide go out that far, you need to leave. Head for higher ground because you ain't stopping that water. It's amazing the dumb shit that people do. I watched the other day of people's last moments alive. This couple that the bear was feeding, bear was eating a fish, and the guy's girlfriend or wife, whatever she was videoing him get right up next to this grizzly bear while it was eating. You're not friends. That's a wild animal that will eat you. And apparently they didn't show it, but apparently the grizzly bear did kill him. Or that woman, she didn't get killed, but the woman that got ran over by a buffalo, dumbass, go up there and get a selfie with a buffalo. You get what you deserve. People to jump in lion enclosures at zoos, which I'm totally not a zoo person. I hate zoos. Even though they do some good, I don't like zoos. Those people that jump in the lion enclosure and get eaten, it's not the lion's fault. You're a dumbass. You're food. Man, this lag is killing me. I'm so glad my vision came back so I don't have to wear my glasses when I read these comments. I hated that. Yeah, it is cool to go pet a lion. Any zoo can be a petting zoo if you're stupid enough. So yeah, jump on in there. Hey, it's natural selection is the way I look at it. Let all the stupid people that want to jump in those enclosures. Just don't put the animal down. Animal's doing what that animal does. So if somebody wants to get in a gorilla cage or lion enclosure or a tiger enclosure, whatever happens, happens, buddy. Man, that lag sucks. They could be, or they could be like, man, that one looks scrum diddly umptious. I would love to have that one. Oh, Ryan, we have more tigers here in Texas, in the state of Texas specifically, more tigers than the entire rest of the world have in the wild. We have more people that have tigers. That's a fact you can verify. Texas has the largest tiger population. People have private places that just, not all of them are legal, but private collections of tigers, and they breed them. No, we ain't brave. There's a bunch of dumbass people here, is what it is. There was some guy, I watched the documentary on it, and there was some guy who he knew he was about to get in trouble because he had been breeding them, black market type stuff, and he was running out of money, couldn't feed them, and he sacrificed himself to the tigers. Uh, Brandy, I'm not sure. I think he did. I know he did in The Hangover. So I don't know if that's why they put it in The Hangover or if I heard that he actually did have a pet tiger. I'm saying pet, have a tiger. So I'm not 100% sure. So I can't say yes or no. I know in The Hangover they showed him with one, and I think that I heard that. I think that I heard that, but I'm not 100% sure. I know I did just recently learn that before all of his boxing matches, he did do a big old line of cocaine. Oh, I'm not supposed to say that on video. Um, that white powder that people smell. Oh, no. A lot of times they escape in neighborhoods. And I think it would stop up your toilet. You'd have to like, yeah, you'd have to have a pretty powerful toilet. Oh, absolutely. That's got to be insane. And these people don't just have one. There's people that have shitload of them, 20 or 30. So I can't imagine the upkeep of it. I think they took the documentary off of Netflix. I think that's where I saw the documentary about the tiger population in Texas. But you got to realize we're as big as some countries. A lot of people don't realize how big Texas is. We actually have a private farm in the state of Texas that's larger than the state of Maine. Um, Midland, Texas is closer to California than it is to Beaumont, Texas. If you pick Texas up and put it on the eastern seaboard, it stretches across the entire eastern seaboard. Um, did you see the guy? I think you can still find it on YouTube. There's a show called Dangerous Encounters. I used to watch it on Netflix. There was a guy in the Bronx, New York City, that had a full-grown Bengal tiger in his apartment. You could see the video footage of when they went to get the tiger after the tiger bit him, and he had to go to the doctor. Yeah, no doubt. Uh, you do a courtesy flush while you're on the toilet, literally sucks all your guts out. I mean, I know that's not funny, but it's not happening to me, so damn, 10 minutes left. But yeah, if you've never seen Dangerous Encounters, you should watch that. That show was insane. I think it was the first episode I watched. A woman got into went to an emergency room and said the type of snake that she was bit by. There were none in America. She had bought it in another country. That's when I found out that you can order snakes from other countries, have them delivered to your home here in America, and it just has a warning on the side that says live animal. The snake that bit her, they now have it, and that's how they know and make the antivenom. We didn't have any here. Why would you do that? That's that PC word that I'm not supposed to say that rhymes with recorded, RECARDED for AI, just in case it heard me. It rhymes with that. But you want to have a venomous snake where there's no antivenom to save you? Yes. Yes, we have. And it is really good. It actually almost seems like they toned it down a little bit from the first season. And did you know they're already shooting season 3? They're in the process of shooting season 3 right now. I saw it on TikTok. The Reacher made a post and said that he was actually on the set, showing that he was on the set of season 3. Oh yeah, absolutely. But yeah, it kind of seemed to me. Well, I've only watched the first 3 episodes. It seems like it's kind of toned down a little bit. It's still cool, and I'm still enjoying it. But it doesn't seem as, I don't know if edgy is quite the correct term, but I'm still enjoying the shit out of it. But absolutely, it is good news. I love that show. Oh yeah, a lot of people are, I guess, are confused about kangaroos. They will kill you, and in a hurry, easily. I saw there was a footage of some kids show, and they had a full-grown kangaroo there, and a guy was dressed in a costume, and the kangaroo grabbed the character in a headlock, and he said he couldn't even tell people that it was literally killing him. It was choking him to death. They finally got it off, but kangaroos are like crazy strong. Anything that bounces around like that, those legs got to be strong, strong. Yeah, and they got hands. They will grab your ass. That's like gators and crocodiles. They can grab you. Yeah, I don't understand people that have pets. Now, in all fairness, and this was a long time ago, so if I can get in trouble for this, it's too late. When me and my wife first started living together, I did have a baby rattlesnake. I didn't know a whole lot about him. He died. So I don't have it anymore. It was a long time ago. You can't arrest me. It was over 20 years ago. Uh, oh, yeah, those birds, they are. But yeah, I don't understand people want. The only reason I had a rattlesnake, somebody gave it to me. It was just a baby. Yeah, I imagine the statute of limitations around, because you're not allowed to have rattlesnakes unless you have a license. You're not allowed to have any venomous snakes in Texas, even though some people do, without a license. You have to have a license to have venomous snakes. I know that because my nephew does. can't remember if I ever told you all this. All right, we got 5 minutes left. I used to think I have really fast hands, and I've always thought that I could, if a snake went to, except for the one that bit me when I was 5, that was a whole different balls game. I always thought that maybe I could grab them because you see them on TV, but they slow it down. It's in slow motion so you can see it. My nephew showed me his rattlesnake getting a rat that he put in the cage with him. The only reason you knew he hit it was because you heard the mouse go and fall over. It's unbelievable how fast they strike. I don't think they're fine. I really don't. Especially in the wild, man. I mean, even if you raised it yourself. So you take your rattler for a drag? I don't think you have to take it for a drag. I think if you put a leash on him, he'd bite you while you're putting the leash on him. So you probably wouldn't have to worry about that very much. Come here, little buddy. Rattlesnakes aren't my biggest concern. Copperheads are a bigger concern because that's what I got bit by. They don't warn you. They just bite you. And they're more aggressive. At least a rattlesnake. Well, actually, I don't know if you call it devolving, but rattlesnakes are starting to lose their rattlers here anyways. So not all of them, but some of them are starting to reduce the amount of rattles they have. So I guess eventually they'll be like copperheads and they won't warn you. They'll just bite you. I mean, they don't want to bite you. Most people get bit for dicking with them. Yeah. Oh. I thought I told you all the story on how that happened. My fast hands is why it didn't go all the way. Well, no, I was on top of the wood. That's why it didn't go all the way through my thumb. And that was my left hand. My left hand's slower than my right. But that's why you should always practice safe shop habits. Mr. Taylor, my shop teacher in 7th grade, told us barely have the blade clear the wood. And that's why I didn't cut my thumb off. Because the blade was barely through the wood, but went into my thumb and through the tip of my thumb. Does that show up on camera? You see the scar right there? All the way through the tip. Because my thumb rolled like that across it. Fun times. All right, we got a minute and a half with a big ass lag. Or no thumb, Bob. You taste them? Yeah, that's funny when people say that shit. What's even funnier is when people say surprised shark attack. How the hell is it a surprise? You're in the ocean. That's where they live. It should be expected. It'd be a surprise if they popped up in your swimming pool or your bathtub. That's a surprise shark attack. Oh, this is going to run like 2 minutes over because it's fixing to run another set of commercials. So I got to let the commercial run. So we're going to be like 2 minutes over. It's bonus time. Oh, no, I still got them, Gary. It's all good. If I had lost them, then it wouldn't be so funny. If I was sitting there going, oh, yeah, real funny. Thumbs up, Gary. No, I'm good. I'm good with all my scars. But Gary, just to make sure, email me your address again to make sure. I can't remember if I still have it. So email me your address. As always, the commercials ain't even ran yet. I still got to start saying this. As always, I appreciate y'all being here, especially since I thought I was going to have to cancel today's live stream. But I appreciate y'all being here so much, and hope y'all have a great week. Make someone laugh if you get the chance. And we'll be back. Same Bob time, same Bob channel. And we'll see what else we can do next week. Y'all be safe, man. Peace.